Hello folks and welcome back to Mindustry. Last time we defended Impact 0078 with great success, but it's still vulnerable because of this sector, this ridiculously strong eradication base. We have another eradication base here. We're not messing with them right now because clearly, based off the last several videos, I'm not ready for that yet. It took us a long time. It took us like 3 hours to beat an extreme enemy base. I'm not ready for eradication. We do have this over here, Dissolute Rift, which we could look at. It's an extreme threat, which we have dealt with. It's taken us some time. And that's a little kind of looking forward there. But we are going to go back to 129 here and take a look at what's around there. We have another extreme base, and then we have a high threat enemy base. I think we're going to go in here and see what we can do. So let's select the largest one, max that bad boy out, and then we'll launch and see what that brings for us here as we shift off into the next sector here. All right, so we land, let the dust settle, and then we'll take a look. So we have a little water, not a lot, lots and lots of copper. We have some titanium, some thorium, some more thorium. Do we have lead? We have lead. We got lots of resources right out of the gate there. And then we have this enemy base. So let's explore the enemy base and see what's going on. First off, we have duos. We haven't seen duos, and I haven't built duos in I don't know how long, so that's cool. We have a whole bunch of duos that are using water extractors. Okay, they have a steam generator there to power. I'm assuming they're just powering these menders. Okay, not a big deal. We have this area here for graphite press. That should be easy to light on fire. This should be easy to light on fire. We have scatters here, not a big deal. That exists for some unknown reason. That is not scary at all. All right, we have that. Again, nothing too big a deal. We have some salvos that are pneumatic drills. I'm assuming that's, well, we have coal there? Oh, we have a graphite press. Okay, that's a cool idea. I like that idea. Let's take a look. Where is the base actually? Oh, it's all the way back here. Okay. Oh, this should be, they don't really have any air defenses. Like they have a little bit and it scatters, but there's 3 scatters, some salvos, and a fuse. And then we have some energy stuff, and they are making an air factory. So we might want to knock that out so we don't have to deal with the annoying parts of that. And then we don't have to deal with any of this, I don't think. I don't see any factories here. There's no factories over here. There's lots of duos for some reason. All right, so I think this is going to be mainly an air campaign, which is fine with me. I like air campaigns better. And we're going to go in. We're going to set up a basic line of air defense around here probably. Or, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do yet. We also have lots of copper and also lead really close to us, which is great. So I think I'm going to start off here by just slogging out some of these bad boys. And getting this here. And then bringing it over. And again, I'm not looking to make something that's going to last forever. I just want to cover our bases. So we'll do that. And then we'll load up these bad boys. Okay. Now, again, we don't know what they're going to be bringing, if it's going to be land or air-based. But I just want to get some of our bases covered here as quickly as possible. And that should do the trick for us to get started with here. Taking a look a little farther out, we have more thorium up here, and I think they were going to use this thorium to build our power area. So if they do want to attack power, it's away from our core, and we should be able to defend that without too much trouble. So let's go over here. We'll get an air blast drill set up. We will also make sure it has a water extractor attached, and then we can just go in and do, let's see, where do we want to go with this? Let's just have it come down like that. And then I can build on an RTT generator or 2. And we can supply it with some power. And I just want to get power set up as quickly as possible so that we can then, do stuff. We'll put one of these over there. Get all of that connected like so. And then we'll throw a battery out here. There we go. All we really need to do is be able to mine one thing, and we'll be in good shape. So we'll see how that goes. We already have bad guys on the way in. Where's I'm assuming it's a mono or a flare coming in, which is fine. We'll deal with that. And let's go in and start talking about our air factories here. So 1, 2, and that's what we're going to do for right now. Get unloader here, unloader there, and we're going to do the same thing here because I want to get 2 air factories set up. Not a ground factory, an air factory. 1 and 2. Now they're not going to do much of anything for us yet. I think I need to supply some more power over here. There we go. Should be up and running now. Alright, this one is going to be a flare. This one is going to be a mono. Alright, we need to get some power set up between these spots. So let's see if we can get this to kind of ride on the edges. Which it looks like we'll be able to. There we go. Power-wise, we're doing just fine. We are plus 400 or so. Cool. Oh, and that arrow is just pointing towards the enemy core. My bad. All right, let's just build out the rest of this. Mainly, I'm doing that because I want to provide a little buffer for that area and for us to get some of this stuff established there. Ooh, oops, hit the wrong button there. Hit Q to clear out the plan. That's not what I intended to do, but it's okay. We can do it. We're going to go through and do all of that. Get these built. All right, that's looking good so far. We're going to build another air blast drill down here. Just trying to find the optimal space for it. We will also get our water extractor. Okay. There we go. Okay, and that's just going to provide another layer here that we can put out, and that's going to just be Salvo City. So 1, 2, 3 is all we're going to use to get started with here. That should at least get us started with the parts that we need to have. All right, and then we can go in and hopefully build on some more. I'm going to go back out here. We're going to look for depots. So that we're going to fly in there. We're going to launch these out to our sector. It looks like we're going to survive stuff for quite a while with what we have already, which is awesome, but we still want to make sure we send stuff out to it, which looks like all of that is heading out. Great. Go for another depot, number 7. Go there. That is also going to launch out to sector 68. And we'll just hold on for a second while those launch out. Beautiful. And then we'll go to our last depot area, which is 58. We'll go there and make sure those launch over to sector 68. There they go. Okay, now we can go back to our sector and hopefully defend it fully. It looks like there are some bad guys on their way in. And we're just going to make sure that we have all of the tools that we need to handle them without any problems whatsoever. So what are you building? You're building monos, you're building flares, okay. Alright, where are the bad guys coming from and what do they look like? We can fly over their entire power area here, just we could knock that whole thing out without ever getting touched. That's amazing. Alright, power-wise, we're still doing just fine. So let's see, what do we want to do here? We have some choices, I guess. We are going to have to, I think, mine some of our stuff here. So I'm just going to choose these two to mine. Mainly because I just don't want to run out of basic resources. I'm tired of doing that. I just really want to make sure that we have our bases covered as much as possible here. So that's probably the most unnecessary, what is that, a plastium conveyor ever, but it's my plastium conveyor and I'm very proud of it. Leave me alone. All right. So let's go in, let's get some vaults. We'll get those set up around the edges here. Then we could probably get a container in there. I don't know if I put one there, I think it blocks the exit, so I'm not going to do that. All right, we have that established. We have our bomber core, which honestly, we're probably not far off already being ready to roll with that stuff, but that's fine. Let's take a look and see what we really have here. This place is just tons of copper. I love how much copper is here. Nuclear production complex is under attack. Because it's always under attack, it's going to survive those 10 waves. It looks like it survives 0 out of 10. Is that what I'm reading? Oh, goodness. Okay. I don't know. That's concerning. Let's see. Can we throw another foreshadow on there? No, we cannot. Okay, I'm going to go back over here because that scares me and there's not much I can do to protect all of that right now. But we do have the ability to start going ahead and knocking out the bad guys. So let's go ahead and just start trying to mess with them as much as we can. All right, we're going to just knock that one out real fast. Let's go and set that on fire. There we go. That's all we need to do for that. That area is now on fire. The duos just aren't doing that much damage to us, which is awesome. Let's go knock out that power source. There we go. We're going to keep on moving down here. This is the most random enemy defense ever. You can actually see them with their repair stuff, which is kind of interesting. Let's go up here. And let's just see if we can knock out. Let's see if we can just knock out that spot. I don't think we will with what we have right now. But even if we have stuff that crashes into it, that's okay. Just gives an idea of what we're looking at. Leave me alone. I love that we already have destruction that we've caused. That's wonderful. Alright, that means we can also, if we wanted to, start a ground assault. So do that. Do that. Do that. And then we could even do that, right? Oh, that could be fun. I don't know what this actually is going to look like. Hold on, let's cancel all of that. Let's reconfigure this a little bit. I know, I'm excited too. Alright, we're going to move it back as far as we can. Then we're going to go here. And we'll keep it. We can keep it on that line, I think. Then we can do that. And then we can do that. Alright, and then we should be able to use an unloader. Boom, ba-doom. Ba-doom, ba-doom. Alright, I need to see, because I don't think I've ever built any of these that big. I wish I could zoom in on these more a little bit. So, dagger goes to a mace, which goes to a fortress, which goes to whatever that is. Fires barrage charge it. Nah. Is this what we faced last time? This thing? Because that thing sucked. I did not like that thing at all. Alright, I think we're going to go with the Nova. I think that's going to be what we're doing here. And we'll figure out what that does fully in just a little bit. I guess we have to make sure there's power going to all this stuff, right? Let's get the power parts built in so we can at least start construction here. And I also want to build a little respawn or repair point for us, basically everywhere we go. And we're going to need more power. Luckily, that's not an issue for us. We should be able to build power for days. Along with more batteries. There we go. That's better looking. Alright, so we'll get all that built. Our Air Force is growing rapidly. Oh, these guys are getting stuck because of that right there. Okay. So let me deconstruct that and let's see if we can just turn it. I don't know if that works or not. But I should be able to turn that and place it there. There we go. Okay. That solves that problem. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. I'm not a smart person. Alright. So we'll see what this brings us. I've never built anything that big, and they're still bigger, right? Like, we can still go with this, which... This thing is ridiculous. I love it so much. We'll have to see what that brings us. I don't know. That just seems absurd to me, but it sounds fun as well. Alright, so we have... going on here. Let's see what's going on. We're going to survive 8 out of 8. Okay, that's all I needed to see. This area, they keep wanting to come up here and mess with us. And it looks like they're going to be successful right now. So we just need to provide a little security going out this way as well. And we're just going to use salvos. I don't think we need anything else right now. I've been proven wrong in the past, but for right now, I think... Nope, not that one. I think we're okay with just some salvos lined up. We'll readdress that if that becomes a problem down the road here. Now we have all of our monos or polys coming to help us out here. Alright, while those are doing that, I'm going to tell those guys to go mine, because we need more resources. And we're going to start doing this. What do we... It's still being built? No, we're still waiting for... Oh, it needs cryofluid? Hold on. That can't be right. So, nope, it's not that one. It's this one. Alright, what does it need? It needs cryofluid. Well, that's wild. Okay. So we need to make cryofluid. Oh my goodness. Okay, so cryofluid mixer, we're going to put it down here. We'll make 2 of them just for funsies. Because how much do they make first off? So we got water. They make 12 cryofluid a second. And how much does that thing need? We need 60? That's ridiculous. So we need 5 cryofluids? Okay. Let's evaluate. These are why I don't do things, because I'm not a good planner when it comes to stuff in this game all the time. And by all the time, I mean none of the time. Alright. So we have 5. 5 times 12 is 60. We'll run piping up into there. That's fine. All of this is going to go that away. We'll join it all together there. And then we need to have water for all of it. And then we need to build a nice big drill with some water of its own that is going to supply all of these with what they need. You guys come help me. We want to get this thing up and running. And then we need some power. And you guys can go back to mining. We're making cryofluid. Oh no, we have water going in there. Okay, my bad. Hold on. Okay, we need to make sure these are all coming up first, and then they can go over and join in. There we go. Do we need to clear this out of water? Okay, we'll do that, and now we'll throw cryofluid over. Now you have your cryofluid. We need more power, don't we? No, you have plenty of power. What are you talking about? Why are you acting like you don't have power? We have tons of power. Okay, whatever. So we have our Air Force here joining with the rest of our Air Force. Let's just go down and play some games. So game 1, knock out those salvos. All right, that was an easy game. Game 2, knock out that power source. Game 3, remove their ability. Let's go from this end. Remove their ability to reload. What other games do we want to play? We can just attack that, I think, without suffering too many losses, potentially. We'll find out. Yeah, or we could suffer all of the losses. This one's going to be done, though. Like, okay. Okay. Okay, okay. Ow. Okay, we're finally making something on the ground. We'll find out what it is in just a little bit. I hope it's that big laser guy. That would be so cool. What does this do? Move, boost? What does boost do? Is that something that all of them have? What does boost do? And what does move do? I don't understand. Oh, the boost is using the cryofluid. Is that what it's doing? No, I took the boost away. I love it. They just get shot down immediately. It's awesome. All right, what we could do if we wanted to. Let's see here. All right, so let's say we wanted to build a power network down around their stuff. Just so we can, you know, make sure that we have repair points. There we go. And then we could set up a repair point down here so that if and when we get attacked, we can repair ourselves. That sounds fun. All right. You guys can go mine for right now. Oh, look at it. We got one. All right, we'll look at what that does in a little bit here. Let's just see if we attacked that spot. And we're going to bring them all home, and they can all get repaired. That's awesome. I love that. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. Just go knock that out real fast, hopefully. Okay. We knocked out their defenses there. They'll use up all their bullets. This is extra fun because I can just stay and keep getting repaired and use up their ammo. See, the front ones are out. Back ones are now good. These guys still have power. Let's see. What can I do here? I just want to be like the most annoying player possible to them. There's no reason for me to do any of this. I'm pretty sure I could just walk down with a strike force, let it build up big enough, and just go knock that out. But that's not what I want to do. I want to play a little bit. So we have that. This thing uses an absurd amount of resources. It looks like it's flying. Is that true? This is ground. Okay. I just want to see what it does against one of the bad guys. So like if I put that up against this thing, what does it do? Awesome. You guys are really trying to attack me? This is awesome. Holy crap. Okay, I understand what you guys are saying about these different tiered units. Oh my goodness gracious. You can just cause absolute destruction here for just funsies. Wow. That's so cool. Wow, this is just, I'm using one unit who has plenty of health. And we can just wipe out so much stuff. Look at that, like we're aiming for something up here and it's just laying a path of destruction so far down. It's kind of incredible. Wow. No, you're not going to do that to me. This isn't even fair. Like nothing about what we're doing right now is fair in this game. We are just absolutely wrecking house because we can. This is awesome. Okay, folks, for those of you who have been telling me to, you know, do things for a long time, I deeply, deeply apologize. This is more satisfying than most of the gameplay I've done in a while. This is great. You just go and bzzz, knock everybody out. It's awesome. All right, we need to stop these guys from existing. So we're going to go down here and just pop them out of existence. This is the greatest thing ever. Oh, you guys are still firing stuff? Okay. I mean, you can choose to do that. It's not going to be very effective for you, but you can try it. Look at this. It's just, that's wild that you could just come down there and wreck house that easily. Without like even a care of the world. Hope you guys all still have ammo, but not for long. I'll happily use up your ammo. Duo bolts are also slow. Like you can fly around them very easily. Like I could just do loops, I'm pretty sure. And use up all of their ammo. And I only really get hit when I fly straight into it. That's fantastic. Alright, we're going to get these guys. You guys are going to come on down here. We're going to attack this area. And I'm doing this more because it's just fun, not because I have to. Let's see. What's your health? Your health. Alright. We'll take both these guys, and I'm just going to bring them back here to get some more health. I'm going to change the spawn point of this thing to be down here. And I'm going to do the same thing with our Air Force. I want all of that stuff to just show up down here. What's wild about this is you can kind of independently control which one's what. And just have them do their own thing. And they have enough firepower to just destroy anything that's in their way. It's wild. No, I want you guys to go that way. Now at this point, I mean, we don't have to keep playing this. We could go in and use the Air Force to wreck this, but I just want to experiment a little bit, as somebody suggested a little while ago, to just try out and see what you can do. This is me trying things out. It's amazing. You can just go in and just destroy everything with, like, not even, you can barely try and get this. And, like, the fuses are totally useless at this point. Because this thing has such a long range, you don't even have to worry about the fuses. It's wild. The only thing these guys can't do, it seems, is walk over walls, like the Atraxes and related items. So we've already pretty much made it to their base, which is kind of awesome. Let's wipe out that power cell. There we go. And we'll wipe out all of you. Oh my gosh. Wow. Let's just light that stuff on fire, right? Wow. It's utter destruction. I am so in love with this weapon. It takes incredibly way too long to go through and do anything, but it's very fun. And that they can fly is also incredible. So when I click on one of these, oh, I can just have them boost. And when they boost, they fly up. And then they land and just wreck house. That's so cool. All right, nuclear production complex is back under our control. Go and knock that one out. We're gonna go and knock that out. This is just unfair. It's an obscene amount of power. So these guys, we're gonna move them up so they can fly. And then we'll pop them back down so they can... What are these guys even called? I don't even remember. Hold on. Let me go to the tech tree. What are these guys even called? All right, so we chose Novas. It's not a pulsar. It's a quasar. Is that what it is? Fires a piercing laser beam. Yeah, that's it. Capable of flight. And it's shielded. I don't know how to do shields, but that's super cool. What do? We can boost, yes. Item capacity fit. So it can carry stuff too? I don't know how to do that. I need to figure that part out. So we're really just going to walk in here, aren't we? There we go. All right, that was easy. All right, that was really fun. I'm glad that, one, we had a chance to explore new weapons, but that was an easy sector to capture once you obviously have enough stuff. We only built 4 of those, and you can see, really with 2, we caused complete and utter destruction. Like, none of this, for the most part, there might have been a few walls and stuff, but most of this was destroyed by us, not by us destroying our core. So that was awesome. I really enjoyed that. Folks, thanks for joining me, and thanks for all your suggestions on upgrading units and doing that. This is ridiculous about how much power and resources and all the things it requires, but the results are very fun. So we'll take a look at more in the near future, hopefully. But thank you for joining me. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And I will talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.